This is our fourth sessions in a series featuring Viki Boyko, a 500-hour certified Franklin Method educator who kindly offered to bring this program to our community. Viki teaches yoga and functional movement both online and in the tri-state area. Classes welcome all levels, including beginners. Just a quick note, throughout this program, please keep yourself on mute. However, we do want to hear from you, so you're welcome to use the chat function at any moment, and we will address your questions at the end of the session. The chat function is located at the bottom of your screen. You may also find it useful to set up your Zoom screen view to speaker view, and the button for that is up in the right corner of most Zoom screens. We are recording this series and they will be added to the library's YouTube channel so you can revisit them if you wish. And I want to assure you that participants will not be visited in the posted recordings. And now let's turn it over to Viki. Welcome and thank you, Viki.
Hey, hello everyone. Good to see you. Glad to see some familiar faces back again. So I haven't killed you, broken your legs, given you a heart attack or anything like that. So good job, you made it here. So I'm really glad. So just a couple of little warnings or caveat, I don't know the word warning. Never do anything that causes pain, pressure, anything to hurt yourself. Check in with your temperature, your heartbeat, your breathing. So you don't need to push yourself too hard. A little bit of challenge is great, but always check in with your body and do what you need to do. The other thing, I have a glass of water, just so that you can stay hydrated. And I also have a strap here. This is a yoga strap. Maybe you don't have a yoga strap. That's perfectly fine. You could use a scarf, a belt, a towel, or just a little something if you have one. And if you don't, no panic with that either. We'll figure something out. So you might see, hey, wait a minute, she's not in a chair today. I have a chair, I have a trusty chair. But I'm going to give some of you some options now, if you'd like to stand. And of course, many of these exercises that we're doing, you could do standing rather than seated. If you want to stay seated, please stay seated. But otherwise, I'm going to invite you to start standing today. Let's see if we can get our body up. And just begin to feel your body move in a gentle sway. And what I'm paying attention to is feeling my feet on the ground. That's an act of mindfulness. Right? Can you feel the weight, the pressure move from one foot to the other? Yeah, I can a little bit. So you can take the weight all the way to one side and maybe lift the heel, and your weight really is building up bone and muscle on this side. Good job. And even in your chair, if you're sitting, you can shift the weight onto one side. Let's do that across to the other side. And if you can, just gently lift your heel. It'll get your ankle joint moving a little bit in your toes. Feel the weight, feel there's muscle tone. Okay, then we'll walk on the spot. And again, you can do this in your chair if you want to. And already we are starting to get things moving. So my theme today is about pleasure. Sometimes we feel guilty about pleasure, right? But I'm going to say, let's move for pleasure. So your move might not be the same as me, but I'm going to do a little bit of moving with the arms and stretching. And you can pedal the feet a little if you like. And say, I'm just enjoying moving. And maybe you want to make a little step here and there, or a turn, or a reach, or a pull, or a push. And then are you noticing your breathing is flowing? So don't hold your breath. I think I was. Let your breath flow. Super. Then we're going to take a little stretch. It doesn't matter which arm, but stretch it out. Like a yawn. Let's do it on the other side. Stretch it out like a yawn. And again, same thing, other side. Yawn it out. Oh, it feels good. And a little yawn on the other side. And let's give it a shake. So shake out your arms. You can shake them high. You can shake them low. And then we're going to tap the body very gently around the belly. Hope you had some good food this morning, healthy. Maybe some blueberries in there, rattling around. And then we'll tap the legs. You can do this in the chair again also. And then we'll see if we can bend a little bit and see if we can tap a little further down the legs. You can tap the inside of the leg and the outside of the leg and the front of the leg and the backs of the legs. Super. Whoa, do you feel your energy in your legs now? Maybe there's a buzz, a tingle, a little more aliveness. Wow. Let's do the same with the arm. I'm going to tap one arm. Very light, soft tap. And this is a great way to wake up the body, but also to relieve tension. Now move the arms. You tap the arm, think, oh my gosh, this is kind of fun. I can just move my arm. She's not telling me exactly how to do it. She must be crazy. All right, then we're going to shake that arm, shake away tension, goodbye tension. And let's just experience that arm, how that feels. You might lift the arm lightly and feel its lovely lightness and ease through space. Feels so good, fluid, smooth. And I wonder if the other arm feels as good if I move it. Maybe not quite as light and fluid. So let's give some attention and love to this arm. Give it a tap. And then could I enjoy the sensation of my fingers tapping on my arm? Could I be interested in my arm and maybe move the arm as I tap? All right, then we're going to shake that arm off. Do a little different thing on this side because we could. And that's just to brush the arm from shoulder to fingertip. Ease away any tension, brush off the day's worries. Super. I think we have a couple of nice, simply relaxed, easy arms, like a little baggie almost. Maybe now we can lift the shoulders and roll the shoulders up and back and down. Shall we do that again? Up and back and down. And again, up, back and down. Lovely. Let's roll one shoulder and then the other. And I'm going to bring you back to pleasure. Could this feel really good? Like I could do this for quite a while and it feels good, loosens me up. All right, let's play a little bit and go swimming together. So I'm going to do a little breaststroke. And again, you can be in the chair or you can play here and maybe shift the weight from one leg to the other. So would I do that if I was really swimming? Well, I wouldn't have my legs going on the floor, but it's okay. Enjoy the breath moving in and out of your body. It feels good. All right, let's change it up a little bit and do a little front crawl. Where are we swimming, folks? Shall we swim in Hawaii today? Check there's no sharks behind you. Take a little peek. No, it's a dolphin come to play. Can we do a little backstroke? But maybe do this with the elbow bent so it's not so heavy to take the arm back. Breath in and breath out. Whoa, I think we're going to do a little swing now. Swing of the arms. And you might even tap a shoulder and tap in the lower back here as you swing around. Yeah, all right. Let's just take that pause, standing if you can, or seated if you need to, and see if we can tune into the feelings of the body again. It's our mindful moment. Sense any tingle, movement of energy, the quality of your breath. Perhaps the sensation of your feet again. Do you feel a better connection of your feet, soles of the feet to the earth? Okay, if again you need to sit down, take the break, take a sip of water, please do so. Otherwise, we're going to do just a little bit more standing to challenge your core and to legs as well. So legs are part of your core in that they connect you to the earth, and we want to feel earth to core connection. So feet a little bit wider and shifting weight again from side to side, but this time we've got that little bit of a wider posture. Okay, so, when I was a kid, my mum would always make me do the chores, in the house. I don't know if you've ever done that to your kids or been done to, but it's good because chores keep us really fit and healthy. And one of the things I used to do is wash the windows. I don't know if you ever wash the windows, but you're going to take your arms like this and imagine that you're washing the windows. You can do a small porthole, or if you want to, you can do it a bit bigger. And notice that will encourage a bending of your legs. Breathe in and out as you do it. We're going to reverse the circle here. Do it the other way. Can you feel your strong legs? Feel the feet root to the ground. Wow. Super. Now we're going to do a little side to side. And feel the weight on your feet. You're shifting to the right, shifting to the left. Breath flowing. Good job. Then we're going to do a little up and down, and an up and down, and up and down. Super. Bring it all the way back to center. Check in. How's the heartbeat? I can feel my heartbeat's going dum-diddy-dum after that little bit. Anybody feel that? So let's pause and do that. Connect to the heart, the center of the sternum here. Feel the breath move your chest. Feel the heart. Ah, feels good. Feel good to be alive today. All right, so we're just going to do one little standing stretch, and then we're coming down to the chair if you want to. All right, so let's reach up with the right arm high to the sky. And see if you can also lift your left heel a little bit from the floor. If you need the chair as a balance tool, you can go to the back of the chair. I'm not behind the chair because I want you to be able to see me. And then stretch and reach and stretch and reach. Oh. Shall we switch that around to the other side? It's like you're reaching for the top shelf, but you get more length here if you lift up the opposite heel. Oh, that feels good to stretch. Oh, super. We're going to bring both arms up if you can and toggle between both sides. So you lift up the right arm, lift the left heel, lift up the left arm and the right heel. Get this idea of, a little stretch. Yawn a stretch. Breath in, breath out. Oh, great. Release the arms down. Take your right foot forwards, your left foot back a little bit, bend into the front knee. And we're going to take the left foot a little bit behind us. I'll toggle around this way so you can see better. A little bit behind. Now, stretch up your, the same side arm as your leg is back and reach it down a little bit with your hand. Oh, super. Bring that all the way up. We'll switch that to the other side. Other leg back a little. Keep a soft bend into the knees and maybe just sweep this leg back a little bit. Same leg, same arm. Reach it. Big stretch to your hip flexors. Super. And the breath. And release it down. How's everyone doing? Have I exhausted you all? So we're going to do what needs doing every day. I'm going to remind you, when you're in the chair, use the chair as an exercise tool to get up and down out of the chair to strengthen all of your lower body muscles, get your heart going. So today we're sitting down in the chair as the exercise, first of all, right? So the thing is, I'll move to the side a little so you can see from perhaps that angle. So we're going to put the hands onto the thighs, press your hands to your thighs, thighs to your hands. Stretch across your bottom as you do this. So we want to sit down slowly. Yeah, I can see people going nice and slow. Excellent. And then maybe we'll extend the legs up. Legs touch down. Now we're going to get up. Up we go. And as we do this, shoulders nice and relaxed. Put the hands to the thighs. Slow. In yoga, it's called chair pose. And some of you might want to even take the arms forward. And there's our real chair pose. If you're okay here, you can stay here, or hands to the thighs. Sit it slowly down, so slow. Phew, let it go. And then maybe reach the legs up. I wonder if we could do 5 of those more. If you need a rest, now's the time to take a rest and a sip of water, or join me on doing that 5 more times. You can do it. Give it a try, okay? If your knees are angry with me, give them a rub, listen to them then, and say, only happy knees are going to join in this. Because sometimes their knees are right. Okay, shall we get up? And then your choice, either hands to the thighs or extend out, chair pose, slowly down, feel those strong legs, strong butt muscles, down we go, fabulous. And then we'll just play with the legs because it's fun. It's fun. Give them a kick and a shake. I amuse myself if I don't amuse you. Okay, was that number 5? Let's do number 4. Up we get. Chair pose. Slowly down, 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 down. We did it. Raise the legs. Number 3. Is it number 5? I don't know. I can't count. Up we go. Arms out if you want to. Chair pose. And sitting it down. Good job, everyone. Fantastic. There's so many people. You're doing it so slowly. I'm hopeless compared to you guys. Let's get up again. We've got 2 more left. Slowly down, like a chair pose here. And slowly, slowly hit the decks. Nice soft landing. Let's get up. This time we're going to take the arms up in the air. Give it a cheer for ourselves. Great job. We're super fit, healthy, having fun. Yes. And then chair pose, last one. Still breathing. Feel the air go in and out. Fantastic. Sit it down. Good job. Wow. Okay. Give it a little slap of the thighs. Get slap happy. Give a polish of the knees. Super. And then we'll take the right leg in towards us and just give this nice little pump of the hip joint, bringing the belly and the thigh together. Thank you. Nice hip joint here. We're going to do the same on the other side. Nice and simple. I hope it feels good. So that is the thing. Can we feel good about what we're doing, but also let the thing that we're doing feel good? Question. One of my favorite moves is to take the feet a little wider and do this lovely circular motion in the chair. And I don't know, there's no class that I've taught where somebody says, oh, I hate this. So make it your own, have fun, be slinky, go in a different direction to me. You say, oh, I just like this. I could do this for ages. When we enjoy moving, we're more likely to move more. And sometimes we can get this sort of frozenness of being stuck and not wanting to move. And then that puts us not in a happy place, right? And their endorphins flowing. All right, so we're going to just shift away a little side to side and then reach as you do it. This is my creaky chair. I sound like I'm on a ship. Aye, aye, Captain. All right, then we're going to do the reach for the rope. Reach for the rope and pull. Oh, it feels good. Excellent. Okay, let's take our mini break. We'll bring the heel toe the feet back towards just about hip distance apart, so not placed together, not too wide, and sit up tall. Let's do one of those check-ins. It's very important. How's your body feel? Sense the energy. If you feel tired, maybe it's time to just check out a few breaths, wait, catch up when you can. If you're still feeling like, okay, feeling good, ready to continue movement, then join me. So we'll do a little something for the feet now. You can send a right foot forwards and do a nice simple point and flex. And then we'll do some circles. And I don't know, circle the other direction, or play a little bit with something a little bit more random, like let your foot kind of dance exotically. We're going to let the wrist join in with the same kind of thing. Can you play a little wrist and foot dance? Oh, look, I've got a foot and a wrist. Hey, I got fingers and toes. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Whee. I'm going to play piano with fingers and toes. All right, gently place that foot down, give it a little tap. And we have got circulation to the joints. Oh, I'm really aware now of that foot giving some tingle. Can you feel your foot? Can you go in there, feel it? Foot same, thank you. Thank you for moving me today. Shall we do that on the other side? Let's see what we do now. We began with some pointing and flexing. So not only is this great for your ankle joint, getting it nice and fluid, synovial fluid flowing, but it's great for pumping the blood back to your heart with your calf muscle. And we need strong calf muscle anyway. And then we'll do a nice circle. Try not to circle with the legs, so not like this, but just the foot. You might think, oh, it doesn't move as much as I'd like, but it'll move the more you do it. Shall we go the other way? Or shall we explore something a little bit more random and let the wrist join in as well? So we can kind of mirror the foot and the hand and the fingers and the toes. Let them have a good wiggle. And then we'll bring that down and give a little tap of the foot. And then bring that mindfulness of sensation in the body of that foot. Put your focus right there. Do you feel the tingles? Energy moving? Yes, I hope you do. So it's that mindfulness that is really a part of pleasure. Like, oh, I took the time to sense and feel. And it was interesting. It's like being curious about your body and curious to play and explore in the way that you move. It doesn't have to be some art of perfection here. We're going to do a little bit of stretching in the chest, the upper body, and into your spine. So hands to the thighs. Take a breath in, lift the chest, lift the heart, look to the ceiling. And then breathing out, chin to chest, and you can round your back. Breathe in, lift the chest, look to the ceiling. Breathe out, chin to chest, round the back. Let's do 3 or 4 more of these. So cat and cow in the chair. Enjoying the breath, enjoying moving. 2 or 3 more, go at your pace. Enjoying the sensation of your spine moving. Freeing across the front of the throat, and the back of the neck. Excellent. Sitting nice and tall, posture lifted. Let's sweep the right arm out with a nice breath in. Turn your head to look at it. Breath out, sweep the arm across and look at the hand. Breath in, sweep it across. Breath out, sweep it back over. Enjoying the movement of your arm. Let it be light and fluid. Maybe you're smiling. Okay, we're going to take the arm out to the side. This time, cock the fingers back and turn the head to look over the shoulder. So we're looking the opposite way to the arm that's outstretched. Now we'll pause here, breathe and feel that stretch. Maybe it's across your front of your chest, your lung under there. Maybe you feel it in the wrist. Bring the head back to center, sweep the arm across, catch the top of the arm, put it in towards you, and now look over that shoulder. Awareness of breath, as if you could breathe into the spaces in that shoulder blade. All right, let it go. Let's play on the other side. So first of all, just sweeping the arm around and turning your head to look. So when we can see the hand, we know that it's in a functional range, so we shouldn't really be likely to hurt ourselves. Sometimes if the limb goes astray, we can't see it, and that's when we hurt ourselves. You might imagine you're rippling your fingers through water. This should feel nice, not too much. Then we'll take the arm back, cock the fingers back, and turn your head the opposite way. So there's a large expanse here that gets a little more open than usual. Take a few resting breaths, cleansing breaths. And then take the arm across, catch it at the top, pull the arm towards you, and then turn to look over this shoulder. 2 or 3 delicious breaths. That feels so good. Release the arms all the way back. Take a breath in, let the head rise to the ceiling. And then chin to chest. Pause here and let your head act like a big bowling ball as you roll it to one side. Oh. And then let it roll across to the other side. Gently let the head roll back. And one more back the other way. Come back into center. Let the chin come to neutral. Interlace your fingers. Push your palms forwards. And you can round into the back here. And again, chin to chest and round your back, round your back. Tuck your tail under. It'll help you round your back even more. Oh, stretchy, stretchy, stretch. I'm going to take a breath in and come all the way, lift the fingers to the sky. Looking up, looking up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest and bring the arms back forward, 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 where we just came from. Oh. Inhale, stretch it all the way up, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, palms forwards. Oh. One more like that if you can. And chin to chest, arms forwards. Okay, release the bind of the hands, come sit up tall. You may need to be a little bit more at the front of your chair here. And if you can, take your hands to your low back, and I'm going to come a little closer so you can see what we're doing. I'm going to take my knuckles and rub my knuckles across my back, a little up, a little down, a little side to side. And then take the hands to the low back and draw the elbows back behind you if you can. You can notice this really opens up the front of the chest. And maybe one more time, we'll look the head to the ceiling. Stretch the throat, the thyroid. Oh. And then drop the chin to neutral. Release the arms down. Let's take one of those lift and breathe the shoulders. Breathing in, lift the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Okay, we're going to get the strap if you have it, or your scarf, the belt, the towel. Do a nice stretch for the backs of the legs. So important, again, if we're in a chair a lot, we have this kind of 90-degree angle going on, and the leg never really gets a chance to be stretched straight. And that means our hamstrings, that's the muscles at the back of the thigh, get very short and tight. Not really what we want to have. So we take a strap and we'll put it around the ball of the right foot. The ball, that's like not the middle arch, not the heel, but the ball gives us a chance to push into the strap as we pull back on the reins. Now, as if you were riding a horse, you wouldn't want to be too tense holding the reins. Relax your shoulders, relax your grip on life. It doesn't have to be so hard. But do see if we can lift up through the center line of the body, sit tall, but relax shoulders. Pull with the strap, so you're just bringing the ball of the foot closer towards you and the heel pushing further away. Now feel the breath, as if you were breathing into the back of the knee. If you don't have a strap, you can also just hold your leg. That's the other alternative. Let's pause, take another 2-3 breaths. Enjoying the moment. Enjoying sensation. Present in this moment. Let's take the strap into the right hand and allow the right leg to go out to the side, and try to be as relaxed as you can in your arm and your shoulder here. And then let's sweep out the left hand and turn your head. I'm going to stretch, stretch, stretch the left fingertips and the left toes as far away as they can on the diagonal. Take a breath in and a breath out. Breath in, breath out. Super. Sweep limbs back to center. Hold the strap now with your left hand and take your leg across the body. I love these stretches. They really get into it. But this area in the upper thigh, across the back of the leg, into the butt area. Let's add a little bit twist to the spine by taking the arm back behind us, turn the head, And give yourself 3, 4 cleansing breaths. How did this feel even better? Soften where you can, that might help. Enjoy the breath. Beautiful. Bring that back into center. We can take the strap away from the foot. And we'll do the same on the other side whenever you're ready. So let's reach out. I hope you've got something useful here to be able to help hold the leg. But if you don't, you can just simply hold the leg at the back of the thigh. And I'm focusing now on, first of all, sitting tall, then relaxing my shoulders, having just enough grip that's not going to tension my hands, that I can pull the ball of the foot towards me, push my heel forwards, so toes toward my nose. And that's pulling into the calf a little bit, into the back of the knee. And then the taller we sit, the more you'll feel that. So if you were try to come forward, you probably go, oh, I think I feel that even more. So be with it, be with the breath. And then take the strap into your left hand, let the left leg come out to the side. It's nice stretch into the inner thigh. Don't do that so much throughout our day, do we? This is a weird position. But you got it. Now let's take the arm out, sweep it out, turn your head, and find that lovely length across the diagonal, away from the right fingertips to the left toes. Breathe, enjoy. Limbs back into center line. Crisscross, hold the strap with the other hand, and let the leg come across the body a little bit more. Guess what? We're going to take the arm out and enjoy the full twist, allowing your spine to be refreshed with blood flow. And the organs in your body, abdominal organs, get this lovely squish from your breathing. Wonderful. Bring the limbs back into center line. Release that down. You can take away the strap. Check-in time. We're coming into relaxing now more and more. But just check in if you need a sip of water. I think I'm going to take it. Chin chin. It's my gin. And we're going to take a few steps that you can easily apply through your day to release tension and to become aware of the moment. Where we get tense most often is the neck and the shoulders. So a little mini break to bring fresh blood flow and awareness there already puts us into a happier place, I think. So what we'll do is take one hand to the back of the neck and place the other hand on top of that hand. And we're going to do some squeezing. So I think I'll come a little closer so you can see more clearly. So I'm going to do something called sponging. And as if you were with a sponge, you squeeze the neck like so. Now give it a squeeze, and with each squeeze and release, it's like, oh, you're letting blood flow there and squeezing gunk out. Like, release what I don't need. Maybe there are thoughts that have been in your head that, release that stuff. And we can add this with a movement of the neck. So squeeze and let your chin to your chest. Take a breath in, release. And look up a little. Exhale, chin draws to chest and you sponge into the neck. And then lift, release. One more like that, little squeeze, fresh blood flow. As you release, you come up and lift. And then we can turn the head to the right and give a little squeeze. And release. And the same to the other side, a little squeeze. Don't forget to breathe. And release. And then we can take that head to the side and give a little squeeze. And release. And to the other side, give a little squeeze. And release. Super. And we're going to do a bit of release also for the neck by finding your earlobes. And actually you can massage your earlobes because that feels really nice. It's a little ear massage. which helps to release tension in your neck. And there's a bone just behind that earlobe that you can find, a little bone. You can feel that bone on each side. And there's a muscle that attaches from there to our collarbones, and we're going to massage in that, around that bone. And you can massage and gently nod your head very gently as you massage in there. See if you can relax your jaw as you do that. Allow the breath to flow. Good. And then we'll take our little fists to our jaw area. So this is the upper part here. This is where we get a lot of tension, TMJ. I'm going to massage in there. And as you massage, you can wiggle the jaw, move the jaw. If we look at our pets, our pussycats, our dogs, they always stretch the jaw whenever they stretch. Have you noticed that? They do that kind of contraction stretch, like a yawn. And they do that. So then maybe give yourself a and then let's just notice if we feel more relaxed in the face, the head, the neck. So that feels really comfortable for me. I hope it does for you too. I'll do one last little thing here, and that's go to the shoulders. And that's I'm going to take a hand to the top of the shoulder with a thumb just on the edge of the neck. And I'm going to do that sponging thing again. So you can breathe in, lift the shoulder, squeeze and sponge, and release, and feel, that sinks down, releasing tension. Try it again. Lift and squeeze, sponge, sponge, sponge. Let it go. And again, you might bring the ear to the shoulder, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let it go. And already, if I notice that shoulder, I've got more space between the ear and the shoulder. If I move my arm, it's very fluid, comfortable. The other one wants doing now. Will you join me? Please join me. And I hope this feels good for you too. Right? So the hand is on the shoulder, but there's a little connection to the side of the neck with the thumb. Try to relax this shoulder too, the one that's doing the work. And then give a little sponge squeeze as you lift shoulder and ear together. Let it go. Any worries, any tension, feel them. Get a little angry with them, and then, let it go. One more like that. Breathing in. And let it go. Notice your body. Sit tall. Sometimes we're stopped from enjoying life, from experiencing our bodies and feeling the pleasure of our body and our life by holding on to those tensions in this area. And we don't even know that we're tense. We don't know. So some way we can feel that tension and let go of it is to go into the tension even more. So if you're having those tense moments through the day, this is what to do. Clench your little fists. Bring your shoulders and your ears together. Give yourself an angry face. Grit your teeth. Make your jaw tense. Go. Fighting, 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 fighting. And then, just let it go. We can laugh about that. I'm going to try that one more time. So you're finding the tension as much as you can in order to recognize the tension, to let it go. So tense fists, angry, angry. Maybe you frown, maybe you clench your jaw, grit your teeth, shoulders and ears, punch them up, rage a little, and then right, there's always something going on in life, and it's the moon and Mercury retrograde and all of that, right? So the best thing we can do, it's to shake, it's to then get angry, feel our tension, and then shake and let it go. And we can sweep it away. So it's gone, sweep it away, sweep it away, sweep it away, flutter the fingers, shake it out. Bring the hands to the thighs, just sit tall for a moment. Connecting again, connect to our bodies. Feel the joy of being inside our body. It's a gift we have, this life, this body. So bring attention to your feet on the floor. You've got attention to your breath at the same time. Feel the tingle in your hands. this moment. I accept this moment as it is, with presence, with awareness. And then we can bring the hands toward the heart center and feel just a moment of gratitude for whatever you can find today that you are super grateful for. Something, someone, beautiful nature, a tree, a smile. And let that inner smile warm throughout the whole of you. You can even say that aloud or in your mind. I am grateful for whatever it is you're grateful for. I'm going to go with you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the beautiful spring day. I'm grateful for my body doing the best it can today. Feeling the body soften, sweeten. And it's time for me to say thank you for coming to class, seeing your lovely faces, seeing you moving, bringing health to your body. It's been such a pleasure seeing you come back. And I'm so excited that people have come back and that you take these little mini movement breaks throughout your day. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could just be, oh, I'm going to go for a little swim, or I'm going to make a little stretch, or I'm going to pretend to be a fairy on a Christmas tree that comes alive. Whatever it is, take your mini movement breaks and enjoy life, enjoy your body, enjoy your health, because it's so vital, so important.